to some casual gameplay. Start playing Dead by Daylight a lot and dealing with competitiveness. It's a little much sometimes. But in this game, you just get to be casual and fight some NPCs. Let's do it. I also got a new mic too. I should actually test the audio. Sounds good. Dang. Alright, so we left off with the mutiny storyline. Triple H was the villain, I believe. Mutiny.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Why are teams... Why are fights intergender now? I don't understand it.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk. Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE. Boom! Boom!
Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Oh wait, upper right corner.
Getting him right into the corner.
Huh? Upper right corner. Oh, I have to Irish whip Bayley. Yes, let me just Irish whip a woman into the corner.
Against King.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back. Big forearm.
Sheesh, a painful looking chop. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
The challenger is getting torn into.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second. Ooh, clothesline delivered. Made it for the tag.
Oh, the elbow connects. Oh, perfect kick. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
CM Punk is Irish whip from Punk on Bayley. And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog.
Vintage CM Punk. This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash.
Oh, I know what's gonna go on here.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this.
Never mind, I thought something else was gonna happen.
With mutiny? This can't be happening right now. It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions. All thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
Yeah, my male character who's 6'6" can be held back by that small woman.
Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming. We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, at least I don't have to team with Special Punk anymore.
WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
Fun stuff.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. After I signed year after year with Bailey on, it wasn't easy getting. As that mutiny, unfortunately, when you were busy, I managed. You two grew. Maybe someday you'll understand. So anyone else out?
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Yes, there's someone I like talking to.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. But there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay, Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Yes.
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Now grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match.
Why can I not hear the commentator?
Drew McIntyre.
The announcer.
Is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof. There's some power behind that punch.
Casually just boxing in a WWE game.
I don't think it's anything good.
I don't know if it's anything I can watch. Why are they coming over here? Lots of space and concrete, that's why. Sharp left to the body. Oh, effective body blow. Oh, got caught with a punch to the face.
Everything he can do to create space here. And he re-enters into the ring.
Oh, kick lands. Boom! Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Connects on the kick. Oh!
Producing a trampling. Oh! Oh!
Oh, not to the belly. Oh!
Devastating kick. Oh, strong impact.
Oh! He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Chopped down with the axe handle.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence. Drew exhibiting all his power and force. He finds a counter to McIntyre there. Boom! Stationary position. Uh-oh. Ooh, great anticipation. Wow, belly to belly. Ooh, piercing strike.
And a stop to the gut, too.
And there's a good blow to the body. Bam! Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Foot to the gut. Short clothesline hits its mark. Buck comes right back at him. Up across the shoulders. Feast your eyes. Drew is completely out of it. Perfect position. Uh-oh. Leg for it.
Looks like the Moonala.
The bridge is in. This is locked in deep.
Look at the...
Painful submission maneuver. The fingers are prying apart and they're out. Man, oh my gosh, what impact. Boom! That's mounted with punches. And not, oh, nasty. Stop to finish it off.
Trap in the arm, cross-face submission is applied. And with the submission locked in, are we about to see?
We have a tap out.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take on Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Yeah, I've got 2K25, Tyler. And hey, how's it going? Sell your account. What? What do you mean, sell my account?
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
That's the safest bet you're ever gonna make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. If this goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
Alright.
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
Owens is under the gun. Locking up. Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock.
Wow. Oh.
Top wrist lock applied.
That's literally BS. I was on it.
Able to slide out of the hole. Escapes and establishes a waistlock.
Turning the tables, chin lock applied.
I hate this. Just stop this lockup, please.
Oh, man.
Monday Night Raw, the most talked about show on Tuesday mornings. Honing in on the arm there. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Toss to the arm drag.
Oh, thank goodness it's over.
Sent to the corner.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Effective. Oh, it's not looking good for Owens.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre.
And a stomp to the gut. Oh.
Ooh, well measured. Ooh.
Oh, my God. Oh, oh God. Ooh. Suplex. I can't see this fight going much deeper.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Just disrespectful.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire. Oh, ouch. McIntyre's just so dominant.
Owens just can't find any breathing room.
Off the barricade. Ooh. Drops the hammer right on the lower back. Shots out quick. Claymore. Oh, this is some serious trouble.
Bringing this back into the ring. Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away.
Boom! KO is getting knocked around a bit. Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on. McIntyre gets met with a response.
Boom! DDT. Sharp clothesline. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Kick to the cranium of their opponent.
Oh, look at what a blow.
Carefully measured right.
Ow! Ooh! Oh, this is gonna hurt. Stop right to the belly. Ooh! McIntyre with a great shot.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre.
Owens is getting shut down at every turn.
Weakening the leg with another shot.
Clearly doing the desired damage to his leg. Boom! Oof!
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. And he heads back into the ring.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
Fighting up on the stage, this could be really dangerous. Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell? That's Lexus King.
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart.
I don't like the looks of this.
Gonna slap. Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny, and Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for them.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle. And that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go. If it's the real Punk this time. It's him. CM Punk is here.
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the Machine anointed you the Chosen One, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned. And this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Is that Drew's sword? It looks like it's trapped whoever Punk brought here from Mutiny. And not as confident now, are you, Punk? He's getting the hell out of here. No, he isn't. And they've got Punk cornered. Wait, there's KO. McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens. Owens' distraction worked. For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fearless leader tonight. Lay down with dogs, you get fleet. Saxton, happens every time. Bang, right in the face. Duking it out on the stage. This is wild.
This is dangerous. There is so much potential for this to go wrong.
DTO! A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE. Stomping. Ouch. Oh. Oh, man. He is in the zone, and he wants everyone to know it. Ooh.
Boom! Moving into the ring.
Drops the hammer. Right on the lower back.
I think he's totally gassed.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done. Back body drop. You see the height on that? Oof. Look at this. Just what a barrage of stomps. A proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry. Punch right in the head. Clothesline. It's just... And he's going with the great equalizer here, this steel chair. Clothesline! What impact! Oh, ouch! Bang! Kick to the cranium of their opponent.
Boom! Good defense from him. All the way up. Backbreaker. Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
Impressive display.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Big forearm. Two-handed shot. Oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Oh, he just just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Wow.
Insulting.
Boom. Oh, just nailing the double axe handle. Ooh. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre. Sharp clothesline. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
He's looking to make a moment here.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Dominator. Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in? That's it. Calling it by knockout.
Kevin Owens was just made a sacrifice to CM Punk's ego with Punk's own move.
When KO wakes up after being locked in that Anaconda vice, he should ask himself some serious questions about who he's chosen to follow.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now. The plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not a total loss, then.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously. We couldn't have picked a better man to join our team.
Shall we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
You're right. Let's focus on the battle at hand. We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
I'm sticking around on Raw, getting some work in, making sure we're ready for anything Mutiny throws our way.
I agree. We need to be a well-oiled machine to defeat Punk in NXT.
And when the time's right, I'll find someone on SmackDown.
Sounds like a plan.
Here's a chance to prove yourself. Think you can handle this match? The WWE Universe will be buzzed.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about her.
Uh-oh.
And she's returning fire.
Man.
Oh, meet the backside of an elbow. Right to the kidneys from behind. Picked up and being carried around now. Targeting the throat there. And she saw that coming from Jax.
I literally can't do any moves. Every move is just automatically reversed. Because Nia Jax is just too fat to do any moves on.
See this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
Finally, I can do something.
Trampling the opposition.
Returning back to the ring. Running forearm. Boom. Becky Lynch with a great shot. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Striking down with the axe handle.
And for the moment, Jax gets knocked down a peg.
And Becky saw an obstacle in the way and handled it accordingly.
A rare spot of trouble for Nia.
Lynch is being smart and not letting up.
Oh! Connecting with a sharp elbow. Oh, man. Punishing double axe handle.
Becky Lynch on the move. Not finished yet. Oh!
Driving the elbow. Ooh! Lynch is maintaining the advantage.
Nia struggling, but still capable of a comeback. Down low with the drop kick.
Basement drop kick. Oh!
Down in the basement with a drop kick.
Nia Jax brushes that one off. Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch. And they're going shot for shot, more than more.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Good, right into the cover. She breaks the count quick.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it.
She's heading outside the ring now.
Big clothesline. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Becky moves out of the way.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes.
Oh, my gosh.
The damage is really piling up now.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
And now Jax is being measured. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Rose plant.
Lynch got all of her. Oh, kick connects.
A second leg drop with a twist. Oh, strong kick. My goodness.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Nia's getting picked apart here.
Gonna be tough to slow Becky down now. She's taking another shot above the shoulders.
And the core taking on some damage.
Ooh, what a kick. Ooh.
What now?
Belly stop.
Oh.
Waistlock.
Hard fighting from Becky there. You can tell she's all in right now.
So persistent, so committed to getting the win.
To the back of the knee.
This could put a stop to Nia. And then quickly the cover.
Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
Amazing kick out. You cannot help but be impressed by Nia Jax's fortitude here tonight.
And with that kick out, Becky has to keep the aggression up. She can't let it phase her.
Oh, can this be it? Is this the end?
And that'll do it. It's finally over.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bailey probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bailey's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bailey. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bailey walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bailey. The real Bailey. My Bailey. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. You were the heart of the Four Horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bailey? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around, the glue that held us together. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bailey to the ring, and it seems Bailey accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kyrie saved from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kyrie's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kyrie's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kairi Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bailey, I got a steel mill in Pittsburgh this summer. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope. Holding in on the arm.
Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end. Switching into the side headlock. Oh! Manages to slip out of the way.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Ooh!
What now?
Oh, stop
to the belly. Welly. Ooh. Ooh. Kick finds it. Another leg drop. That might take some of the fight out of Kyrie.
Lynch looking confident as ever, delivering that attack.
Becky showing no restraint.
Kyrie might be in a panic soon.
Right on point.
Shane moving out of harm's way.
Oof. Seated drop kick connects.
Oof. Effective drop kick to the face.
Towards that off. What a response.
Oh, what a chop.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Lands an elbow. No!
Suicide dive!
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight.
Insane is continuously on the defensive.
Lynch is backing up her words here.
Throws her back in from ringside. Punishing boot. She's been slowed down yet again.
I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though. She's struggling and looking like an easy target.
Trying to springboard. Caught in midair. Powerbomb.
A second leg drop with a twist.
Ooh. Delivers an axe handle. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Becky Lynch looking for it.
Handle slam.
Will that sew this up for Becky? Oh, my!
Short clothesline. Becky with all the momentum on her side. Becky Lynch got her locked in. Submission move.
Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sane's attack and sent her...
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I was the heart and soul of the Horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bailey out of whatever poison Daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
Given the rumor that you put a hex on an entire arena to lock yourself up with half of Mutiny's roster and survive to tell the tale, I feel like your arrival might cause more trouble than it solves.
I mean, it didn't go exactly as planned, but it was pretty good for a first attempt.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this alone.